holidays, everyone, from all of us at 2K Sports. Thanks for joining us at this most special time of the year. With Hall of Famers Grant Hill and Doris Burke, this is Brian Anderson. Joining us from the sidelines, Allie LaForce. We've got the visitors facing the home team. Now the starting group for the visitors. Good work there as it goes.
The first of many tonight. Both teams have legit offensive talent.
And that's the story of the league right now. Most any team can beat any other team on any given night.
And a solid pick to free him up for the dunk.
Boy, the timing there couldn't be any better.
The execution was simply flawless. That, ladies and gentlemen, is how you run that play.
Hits the three-pointer.
Defensively, you have to stay connected to him on the perimeter.
Here's Papanikolaou, defended by Brown. Pass to Vezenkov. Fires for three. Nice start for him, sinking his first shot.
Both teams are starting to find a rhythm here.
And this is partly what the game has become, right? A matter of dueling three-point opportunities.
The offensive rebound. Puts up a three. It's hauled in by Fall.
That's his shot, and one I'm sure he wants back.
Here's Papanikolaou, defended by Brown. The shot by Vezenkov, no good. To the inside. And the layup is good after a nice lead pass. 5 points in the game.
Just taking it right to the rim, and no one was there to greet him.
And I think defensively, that is not the way you want to start. Giving up high percentage looks, that doesn't typically end well.
You can get away with one once in a while, but it looked like he wasn't completely set on that pick.
I don't think there's any question. There are so many rules that favor the offense these days. You've got to be able to equal things out when an illegal screen is set.
Now here's Brown, and he buries his first look.
Attacking in the painted area. Clearly that was their game plan coming in.
Let's check in with our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Thanks. I caught up with the home team's head coach. I asked him how he plans to slow down Paolo Banchero, and coach told me, look, he's an all-star, so you've got to guard him with your whole team. He's big, he's strong, he can punish you down low, but he's also quick and has the ability to beat you on the perimeter. We'll have to be disciplined tonight, BA.
All right, Allie, thanks once again.
Well, 9 times out of 10, that probably is a miss, but somehow he finds a way.
He's undersized for a 4, but his hops level the playing field.
Here's Evans. He takes it in. Oh, can't get it. Misses his first attempt. Jones up top. Chalk up 2 there.
They have no answer defensively inside.
So it's the home team now. 6-point game. Pass to Brown. Rebounded by Evans. 1:35 left in the first quarter. Oh, a rim-rattling two-handed jam.
Great job on the back end of the play.
Yep, finished with both hands, making sure of it. Blocked. Ball passes to Fournier. Six to shoot. 4-3. Oh, can't get it. Misses his first attempt.
He couldn't believe how open he was. He just couldn't convert it.
Down low. Bonga. And he jams it after taking the nice feed on the run.
And after putting it down, he dangles from the rim a little.
Man, that's borderline taunting right there, Grant. They're playing with a certain swagger right now. Here's Vezenkov. Pass to Fournier. Here's Papanikolaou. Here's Evans. Second chance effort, and he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair.
And even from where we're sitting, you could clearly tell it was a foul.
First trip to the free throw line for him in this one. That one misses, so he goes 1 for 2. 8-second difference between the shot clock and game clock. That's good from Jones. And the assist by Brown. Jones has got 6.
How good a playmaker are we watching? Always leading, always trying to create for others.
And just a lack of fight right now on the defensive end.
Right? At least on that slam it was. That's one way to let a team back in the game.
Right, you can see on that possession, one side playing with a little desperation, the other side losing focus.
There's 14 seconds left in the first quarter. Here's Jones. Boom! He jams it straight down.
And that's what happens when you don't take care of the ball.
Hey, that makes the turnover hurt even more.
At the end of the day, though, it's 2 points. Don't hang your heads. Let's get refocused and play with more patience.
We welcome you back to second quarter action. Plenty of basketball left to play, but this one has been one-sided so far. And what do you guys think about the visitors here in this one?
Well, they clearly came into this game focused on sharing the ball.
When you keep everyone involved at the offensive end, it keeps everyone engaged in other areas as well.
Here's Dorsey. Gets the 3 to fall.
So the D giving him a little bit of space beyond the three-point line, and that's all the room he needs.
Washington outside. Banked it in off the glass.
Man, that's now 10 straight points in the paint. I'm not sure what's happened to their defense.
And a missed layup. Pass to Lundberg. Count it. Good.
Strong pass there to set up the basket.
Second quarter of basketball. About a minute played so far. Takes it inside. Always a nice way to start. Makes his first one.
This is what we call highly efficient play. Working off the screen, getting to the cup.
Here's Pokashevsky. Misses the 3. He's guarded by Washington. And there's a pick. Laid it in with a nice touch off the window.
Good job attacking. Those restricted area shots are what every NBA team is looking for.
Here's Pokashevsky. Off target at the rim.
Well, this is the kind of shot we've come to expect him to make. He's got to be upset with that one.
He's guarded by Washington. And he gets that one. 6 points for him.
And you like the balance here. Not just falling in love with the 3 ball.
To the middle. Nice D from Pokashevsky.
Great rim protection to prevent him from converting. Beautiful.
And it's flushed down. A nice jam.
Wow, do you love to see the big man get out in transition, recognizing teammate makes a defensive play, let me get to the other end. Pokashevsky, yes, sir.
It's hauled in by Pokashevsky. And they're on the run. Let's go with a 3. Unable to get that one.
Yeah, and the defense has really got to tighten up on him. I mean, he's just too dangerous from the three-point line.
Offensive board. Pass to Dorsey. There's the 3. And it falls. 2 for 3 from the field so far.
Well, a tough first quarter for this guy. You like to see the shot go in. Nicely done.
2 minutes remaining in the first half. 2 minutes.
He's guarded by Washington. 1:52 left to play in the first half. Pure from three-point range.
This defense just can't stay connected to shooters.
Here's Lundberg. Nifty move. And he takes it up and lays it in. Lundberg's gotten his second bucket.
That lack of defensive intensity is not going to stop a player of his caliber from scoring.
Here's Peters. And the go-ahead bucket, no good. It's a one-on-one situation. Here's Pokashevsky. Pass to Lundberg. Launches it. And can't connect on that one. His first miss. He's 2 of 3 now. Well, the defender's stopping the developing fast break. That looks like a transition take foul. It's a neck-and-neck game in Chicago. He's guarded by Washington. Inside. The floater. The shot off that time. There's 42 seconds left to play in the half. Pass to Dorsey. He's guarded by Washington. And Dorsey gets it to go. Dorsey's got 9. Dorsey's gone 3 for 4 from the floor tonight. Pokashevsky, the pass to Washington. Pass to Lundberg. Back to Washington. Fires from deep. The shot that time not on target. It could go. He got it up in time, but it would not fall for him. And the first half comes to a conclusion in a game that's been very close so far. Up 2. And we'll be back for the second half following the break. Keep it right here on 2K Sports.
Well, I think for the home team, I had them as a top team before the season, and now I'm picking them to make the finals. Tell me I'm wrong, Kenny.
Their bench has been strong. Guys coming in, accepting their roles, playing well in the minutes they're getting.
I'll take your word on this one, Kenny. You're the...
Glad you could join us, Ryan.
And we've got second half action for you. Thus far, a pretty evenly contested game. They've got Evan Fournier, and it's Vezinkov in at the 4 spot. Here's Evans, driving inside. The kick out to Fournier. Pass to Evans. Stolen by Jones. Bonga, pass to Jones. Here's Bonga. And it's good. Fought through contact. Hit the shot and will go to the line.
First personal foul.
Brown with the steal. They've got Evan Fournier, and it's Vezinkov in at the 4-man position. He buries it from 3.
Such a reliable threat from range. You'd think the defense might key on him a little bit more.
Here's the pick. The 3 is up. No good there.
Tried to come right back at him with the 3. Not that time.
And here's Brown for 3. The rebound by Vezinkov. Second half of basketball, just over a minute played so far.
Heady play to stop that easy layup right there. I mean, make him earn it at the line.
That free throw, no good.
Line for 2. Ball.
He hits the second from the line. The drive by Brown. It's hauled in by Fall. Fall's got 4 rebounds now. Here's Evans. Kept alive. Second chance shot. Fall no good.
Boy, yet another missed opportunity here. Whatever they talked about at halftime, it's not working.
Attacking the rim with power.
Tremendous finish. Fournier for 3. Goes back up. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2.
Third personal foul. Second team foul. At the line for team.
And he knocks down the first one.
Taking 2 shots.
That one misses.
Scoreless in their first 5 attempts since halftime. It's getting ugly.
With the drive, Bonga gets the bucket.
And their offensive game plan is clear. Get it inside and go to work.
Here's Papanikolaou. Pass to Evans. To the wing, right side. 6 on the shot clock. Here's Vezinkov. Off the mark there with a 3. It's a 6-point game. Out to the wing. Here's Bonga. That's in. Coming off an assist from Jones. Bonga's got 8 points in the quarter.
This team looks so focused out there trying to increase their lead.
You know, they can make things much easier on themselves in the fourth if they just have a few more possessions like that.
It's tipped. And the 3 off target. Boy, they'd love if anyone could get a bucket.
Yeah, their offense has been grinding to a halt.
It's deflected. In transition, here they come. Brown gets the bucket. Brown's got 7 points in the game.
And what's working here? Each guy is willing to make the next pass.
Here's Evans, defended by Jones. Here's Papanikolaou. To halt the run. Hauled in by Brown. Just under 3.5 minutes played here in the third quarter. Right side Jones. And so the ball out of bounds. Fournier touched it last.
Away team ball.
On Thursday, then on Friday. Pass to Jones. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Beyond the arc. Sinks the tray. Give him 8 points now.
No defender within 5 feet of him, just inviting him to shoot the 3. That's a dangerous proposition.
Here's Fournier. Hauled in by Brown. Brown's got 4 rebounds in the game. Over to the left wing. Here's Bonga. 3-pointer off the mark. 41 seconds left in the third. Ooh, took him no time at all to get that one. There's 37 seconds left in the third.
Look out below!
And this kind of sick slam is just one of the reasons this team is in charge of this game right now, B.A.
You know, there's an edge the way they played and a confidence they're not afraid to show. And he was camped in the lane there. He gets a 3-second call. The visitors with the ball. Since halftime, they've only allowed 5 points. Just 1 second separating the shot clock and the game clock.
First personal foul, second team foul.
Pass to Jones. Here's Bonga. To the left wing. 6 to shoot. Outside Jones. Here's the 3. Well, through 3 quarters of play, down double digits. It may be difficult to overcome. They lead by 13. And right after this.
Come on, fans. It's the
And as we head into the fourth, we'll see if there's a comeback in the works or if it's more of the same for the first 3 quarters. It's Washington high post. This is the baby hook. To the inside. And he's going to the line for two. The official saw contact while he was going up.
Second personal foul.
That one on Pokashevsky. He's off on the first.
At the line for your home team, Milutinov. 2 shots.
And the second free throw is good. Here's Lundberg.
It's possible. This kind of confidence, impressive to see.
Here's Peters. And it goes out of bounds following the shot.
Away team ball.
Here's Pokashevsky. There's the drive.
There's the agility and the long strides of Alexei Pokashevsky. This guy dynamic off the bounce.
He's guarded by Washington. Got it.
You know, one thing that has stood out tonight is his scoring. You know, he's kept attacking even when they've been trailing.
Here's Lundberg. Pass to Pokashevsky. And a strong finish with 2 hands.
Well, sometimes when you're 7 foot tall, folks, dunking is easy. Mr. Pokashevsky in prime position.
Get there, get there.
And he lays it up and in.
Hey, they're just getting pushed around inside.
The 3. It's hauled in by Pokashevsky. And we're about 2 minutes into the fourth now. And that's out of bounds. Last touch by Washington. So it's the home team now, trailing by 19. Pass to Dorsey. There's the triple. That one no good. To the paint. Here's Lundberg. Missed inside. Offensively, it's been a struggle for him.
Yeah, they need to string together some shots to have any kind of chance.
Cuts off the pass. Around 3 minutes gone here in the fourth. Pass to Pokashevsky. 5 to shoot. From the arc.
2 minutes remaining in the game. 2 minutes.
They get the rebound. Lets it go from deep. The shot no good. Pokashevsky's gone 3 of 8 shooting from the floor. To the middle. 1:42 left to play in the fourth. From outside the arc. The shot by Dorsey, no good.
And you never want to give a shooter like him a clean look.
Here's Lundberg. The three-pointer off the mark. And here they come to snap the cold streak. Buries it from 3.
You know, a lot of coaches might let you hear it for taking a three-pointer on the break, but I like the decision there. The D had already collapsed inside.
Here's Pokashevsky over to the wing. 1:07 left in the fourth quarter here. Fires the 3. Knocks it down from distance.
And this will be more and more a part of his game, the more efficient he gets. Pokashevsky, a big who can shoot it.
Pokashevsky covering. And there's the drive. Launches it from deep. Peters, no good. Pass to Lundberg. High arcing shot. Here's Washington. It It's good. And he drew contact on the shot, so he will go to the line. A three-point play opportunity.
First team foul.
And that one misses. Here we go, one-on-one. Oh, he missed the chippy right there.
You got to move past that one. I mean, they'd want him to take that again.
And they should, because it's when you start turning down that kind of look that your offense can start to bog down a bit.
The visiting club takes the win on the road. A statement road victory. So impressive.
Statement indeed, B.A.
Well, the weekend obviously is in full swing, and so is the NBA. Hey, thanks for joining us on 2K Sports. I'm Kevin Harlan alongside Richard Jefferson and Greg Anthony, and with us from the sidelines tonight, David Aldridge. It'll be the visiting team and the home team. Now the starting group for the visitors. Clyburn. clock at 5. And it's Vezenkov with the rebound. There's a screen. Back to Fournier. Takes a 3. Here's Fall.
And really the defense fouling there to prevent the layup, but that's exactly what you need to do.
First trip to the line for him here.
At the line for your home team.
And he makes the first.
2 shots.
Good on both. And now just over a minute played here in the first. Right now let's send it over to the sidelines and get a report from David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. Well, I was able to catch up with the head coach of the home team. And I asked him how you deal with James Harden tonight, and Coach said his focus is not letting Harden get the matchups he wants, not allowing him to get ISOs. Coach said he has to work for it tonight, so they will try to throw some resistance his way, Kevin.
All right, thank you, David. Solid play on the low block, and that one's good. Fall's got 6 points.
Oh, and look at how well he led him in there. Really, he passed him open for that deuce.
Pass to Courtney. There's the pick. Out to the right wing. Out to the right wing. Just 4 to shoot. It's tipped. Outside Fournier. Down low. Here's Vezenkov. Got a hand on it. If you're just tuning in, we've played about 2.5 minutes here in the first. Here's Courtney. And the layup's good off the glass.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Easy possessions like that literally are just a gift. You just dream of them. He'll gladly take those. Defense kind of rolled the dice there, and I'm a little surprised that it ended up going their way with the miss.
We're about 3 minutes into this first quarter. Hyder. Oh, that's blocked. And he stays with it. Here's Courtney. And the ball goes out of bounds. Turned over.
That pass wandered off target. Can't lose focus on the little bitty things.
Here's Fall. No one near him. That shot is off target. That makes him 2 for 3. There's 1:38 left in the first quarter. Here's Sangelia. He's guarded by Fournier. Pass to Vezenkov. Here's Papanikolaou from the arc. That one's in. His first shot this game.
And good to get him going early. That shot should give him some confidence.
It makes a difference for them if he can establish his three-point shot as a weapon.
54 seconds left in the first quarter of the game. Pass to Courtney. This one for 3. Fournier pulls it down. Here's Vezenkov. Good on the shot.
Attacking in transition, the most consistent way to generate easy looks.
Yeah, when you hustle on the break like he does, good things tend to happen.
There's 39 seconds left here in the first quarter. Here's Hackett. Plays it up and banks it in. 5 points in the game.
I just love when teams make it work down low.
With the drive, and he takes that one up and powers it through.
step ahead of the defense with that solid screen.
And then, Greg, the monster dunk to finish it off.
Oh, great chemistry on display. He understood where to put the screen in order to free up his teammate.
No good with the triple. Here's Fall. For three, Fournier bangs home the trifecta. And so the first quarter is in the books. Up 9. After this break, we'll be back with the start of the second quarter. And welcome back to the second quarter of action. Plenty of basketball left to play, but this one has been one-sided so far. And guys, what's your take on the home team so far?
What we saw in that first quarter, they won their matchups defensively.
Making it as difficult as possible for the offense to find clean looks. Great stuff.
Pass to Dorsey. Ball's knocked loose. Here we go, one-on-one. Here's Morgan. And here's Tucker. Oh, and he misses the dunk.
And priority number one has got to be the finish, guys, not the fancy stuff.
They get it back. Pass to Dorsey. Drives to the hoop. That one falls.
Breakdown for the defenders, and you can't ask for an easier bucket than that.
Just over a minute gone here in the second quarter. There's a good screen. Puts up a three. Morgan can't hit it.
And battling hard on the glass, they hold the advantage here so far.
Pass to Peters. 5 on the clock. Now Evans. Wide open. That's a no-go, and he's still looking for his first bucket after 2 shots. Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time taking the lid off.
Here's Morgan. From downtown, he doesn't hit that one. Back to Evans. Pass to Dorsey. Evans outside. To the right side. Second chance shot. And it's Zizic with the rebound. Here's the break. Tucker inside. That shot is no good. And he's 1 for 3 from the floor. Dorsey passes to Peters. Kicks it out to Evans. Evans can't get that one to fall.
He just looks off this quarter. Looks like he's forcing it a bit right now. A little bit in his head.
Pass to Morgan. About 3 minutes played so far in the second quarter. They need this one, and it is flushed down with a nice jam.
Strong move to the 10, trying to get his guys going.
Hard not to get motivated, GA, right when your teammate makes that kind of play.
And that could be the spark they needed to make a little run as they try to even this thing up.
Now, here's Tucker. D right on him. There's a minute 34 left in the second quarter. Knocks down the 3 ball.
He can really stroke it from deep. You have to keep better tabs on him.
Evans goes in to the paint. And there's the drive. Oh, and there's the one-handed jam.
The D just kind of stepping aside and letting him get to the rim.
There's a reason, GA, the lead is what it is right now.
Yeah, it's going to take better rim protection than that if they're going to climb out of this hole.
Right wing. Three-pointer. And it's Zizic with the rebound. And they're pushing it up. Evans, right side. From deep. And it's Zizic with the rebound.
Even with a big goose egg by his name on the shot chart, the team is somehow managing just fine without him.
15 seconds left to play in the first half. Here's Tucker. The shot misses.
Those are chances almost always you can rely on him to get you 2 points, but the D just enough to keep him out of rhythm.
Nice shot by Evans.
And we talk about the importance of versatility. He's really got it all on the offensive end.
And we finished one half of basketball. Leading by 6. We'll see you back here after the break for third quarter basketball.
You take a look at the home team, they've turned it on. I mean, they've really turned it on. They're creeping up the power ranking inch by inch.
All right, looking back now at that first half, a bit of a hill to climb for the visiting team.
Where's the game?
Thanks for spending halftime with us. Time to get it back out to Kevin Harlan for the start of the third.
And after a fairly even first couple of quarters, the second half could turn out to be a great one as both teams try to gain an edge. You've got Evan Fournier, and it's Fall in at the 5. Kleiber carries it down low.
It's a great move, and he catches the defense completely off guard.
Yeah, taking it right to the rim. One imagines that might be discussed at halftime. That's going to be on the film.
Fall passes to Papanikolaou. Pass to Vezenkov. 6 to shoot. Beyond the arc. The shot off that time. Vezenkov's gotten just 1 of his 4 attempts from the floor tonight. They've got Fall, and it's Fournier in at the 2 spot. Out to the right wing. And if you're just joining us, we played over a minute here in the third. Here's Vezenkov. Outside Fournier. Just 5 on the clock. And it's going to be out of bounds. And they'll keep possession.
Great instincts from him to get a hand on that pass and tip it out.
Yeah, I think he was hoping to maybe even get the steal, but I agree. He's still got a good outcome.
Here's Fall, and he dunks it down.
Nothing soft about the putback there.
And why chance it, right? Take the dunk if you've got it.
And that's his MO. Be physical, get in position for the putback, and throw it down. The defense got to know that's what he's looking to do.
We've got Evan Fournier, and it's Papanikolaou in at the 3 spot. Pass to Vezenkov. Drains the 3-pointer. Vezenkov's got his 2nd bucket tonight.
You give a shooter of his caliber that much time to seam it up? Oh, yeah, you're done.
Driving the lane. Here's Angelia. Shoots a 3. Fall with the rebound. Fall's got 4 rebounds in this game. Outside Fournier. Lets the 3 fly. Stolen. Here's Courtney. Cloak loose. They set the pick. Kleiber. That 3 off the mark.
And hard work on the glass. Once again, guys, they put a lot of effort and focus on the backboard. Well, check out that assist. That's a pair of teammates that are clearly on the same page.
Fournier's gone 2 of 5 from three-point land. Here's Hackett. Offensive struggles continue, missing again. Now here's Fournier. He's guarded closely. 1:51 left to play in the third. To the inside. And Fall gets it to go. Fall's got 4 points this quarter.
And there isn't a lot that they're doing well right now defensively. They just seem to be disconnected defensively in the second.
Clyburn shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. First trip to the free throw line for him in this one. That free throw, no good.
2 shots.
He hits the second from the line. 1:33 left in the third quarter of the game. Let's check in with our reporter, David Aldridge.
Kevin, the last few years we saw teams giving up bounties worth of draft picks and trades for star players, but with teams now possessing more roster spots to develop prospects and about 3/4 of the tradable picks awarded by just a third of the NBA's teams, we may not see so many picks given up moving forward. Kevin?
You're exactly right, David. Something certainly to keep an eye on. Just 5 to shoot. They set the screen. And there's the call. It's going to be an illegal screen.
You expect some fumbles with the ball. And overall, I think they've done a good job limiting those slip-ups.
Here's Courtney. He's guarded by Fournier. Courtney, the pass to Hackett. Drains it from beyond the arc. 8 points for him.
You cannot leave him alone like that, especially from long range.
Outside Fournier. On the top of the key. And no good that time.
He's been off. Still, they're up, so not all is lost.
Takes the 3. Pass to Courtney. Clock at 6. Banked in off the glass.
Used the pick to perfection and got all the way to the rim.
26 seconds left to play in the third. Fournier for 3. He's off on that one.
You know, some people could say he's struggling on offense this period. I like to think of more of drowning. Just can't seem to find his confidence. Rate of baskets assisted, it's a stat I really like. It tells the story of how well you are playing team offense.
There's the pick. And it's good, but hold on. The officials may want to look at that one on the replay monitor. And not so fast. The officials are going to...
The previous play is under review.
Fourth.
And they're making sure on this one, even though it may not matter in the grand scheme, but the replay process is faster than ever. You know, why not?
The ruling on the floor is confirmed.
And it looks like they got it right this time. No basket. The clock had expired while the ball was still in his hands.
Yeah, and even if they don't show it, I know the refs are proud of this.
And we've watched 3 so far in this one. Leading by 6. And do not go away, as we'll be back in just a few moments with the start of our fourth quarter coming up next. Here now a chance to show you our assist of the game. And it's presented as always by State Farm.
And just true artistry right there. I mean, great decision on where to go with the ball, and how about the perfect delivery?
A lot of times a spectacular pass is more impressive than a spectacular shot. This is one of those times.
3/10 quarters behind us. One more to go. Thanks for being with us as we begin the fourth. They've got Fall, and it's Fournier in at the shooting guard position.
Another rebound hauled in. They're hitting the glass with a lot of passion. And thus far, they've managed to overcome an off game from him offensively.
Pass to Courtney. Tipped away. Now here's Fournier. Defense is right there. And they're moving it up. Clyburn. No good on the triple. Now Fournier. Pass to Papanikolaou. Fast break. Here we go. Three-pointer. Hits it from three-point range.
Well, the first thought from the D there was to protect the rim, so good idea to take the three in transition.
And with an update from the sidelines, let's check in with David Aldridge.
Thanks, Kevin. Well, the head coach of the home team had some words for the team during the break. He demanded something of his guys. He said, I'm not satisfied yet, are you? You've worked hard, but we need to keep piling it on. Don't give them any hope. Guys?
Thank you, David. And the officials calling for a 3-second violation.
And just a little too lax with that possession, and it cost them.
And if they want to come back in this game, look, they got to clean up those mistakes.
Evans kicks to Dorsey. Game moves along. 2 minutes gone here in the fourth. And it's thrown down hard with both hands.
Oh, taking it to the rack with power.
Hammering down the two-hand slam.
Just outstanding distribution. This is the kind of team chemistry that you love to see.
And the basket is good, and he's got a chance here for one more at the line.
And with the lead, I like the strategy here. Continue to get the ball to guys who can do something with it.
This is when good players really get after it. He can sense that they're reeling, and he's going to put his foot on the pedal.
The three ball. Morgan can't hit it.
And they've got a big lead, not just on the scoreboard, but really in the rebounding numbers as well.
And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot two here.
Wow, he got whacked on that one. Shouldn't be much debate there.
At the line for two,
and he knocks down the first one. And that's good as he hits both of his shots. And over 2.5 minutes in the books here in the fourth. Fires from deep. Evans with some nice deep. Morgan's gone only 1 of 5 shooting from the floor. Moving it up. The finish. Rips down the breakaway slam.
Yeah, letting it rip. We're just having fun right now.
Man, their offense is clicking. Players, coaches, everybody, they are in sync.
2 minutes remaining in the game. 2 minutes.
We've got 1:55 left in the fourth quarter of this one. Up top, Tucker. Will it go? Pass to Morgan. Here's the screen. Fires the three. The shot, no good. Morgan's gotten just 1 of 7 of his shots to go. Here's Peters. Launches it. The offensive rebound. Now Dorsey. There's the three. Buries the long-range jumper.
Late in the game, up big, they continue to attack.
If you want to be great, you have to have that killer instinct.
Takes a three. Now, here's Tucker. He's guarded closely. And he can't jam it through. Evans feeling it out a bit.
Really just a great play to sacrifice his body and take the charge.
Pass to Zizic to the left side wing. Tucker drills it from outside. And the home team has possession. They led by as many as 18 points. Evans goes in, and Evans throws it down hard.
Saw the opportunity to put this away and did not turn it down.
And that score probably slams the door for any would-be comebacks. And look, they put this one to bed.
Tucker with the ball. Pass to Morgan. Shot clock at 3. The 3 connects from three-point range.
3 points.
Now here's Evans. And that's an intentional foul.
You know, give him credit for still battling here down the stretch, but I think it's too little too late.
And so they foul intentionally.
Morgan. 3rd personal foul. 4th team foul. At the line for your home
And
team.
that one falls for Evans.
Taking 2 shots.
And both free throws good for Evans. And they go to the intentional foul.
Tucker. 1st personal foul. 5th team foul. At the line for your
First free throw is good.
Evans. 2 shots.
And both free throws good for Evans.
Tucker. Assisted by number 33.
And so they get the victory here at home. A confident win and one where they clearly showed the greater effort.
Tuesday night basketball on 2K Sports. We got a good one in store for you. This is Brian Anderson, joined courtside by Grant Hill and Clark Kellogg. Our reporter tonight, Allie LaForce. We've got the visitors facing the home team. Now the starting group for the visitors. There's a screen. And there's a whistle. He'll head to the line to shoot two.
Yeah, and you never want to let shots at the rim go uncontested.
Yeah, I couldn't agree with you more. I mean, that's the message they were sending with that foul. Nothing easy inside.
And so he makes both from the line. Lets a three fly. Pass to Bellinelli. Clock at 6. Sends it home from three-point land.
You don't want to let him get into a rhythm from out there.
Here's Bonga. Here's Brown. Pass to Bonga. The layup off target.
That's exactly the look they wanted, guys. Right guy, right play.
Look at
right there. Oh, my goodness, that was wicked.
What a nasty finish. Just rising up to the rim.
Man, when he gets up there, he gets up there. You know what I'm saying?
Yes, he does. That's what we call helium. Yeast rising and helium floating.
Can't connect from short range.
Just 1 of 4 from the floor. Not the start they were looking for here.
Home team foul. First personal foul. First team foul.
Almost 2 minutes into the first here. And he drops in the layup off the glass.
That's a nice play there. Not going to miss many from there.
All right, let's get a report from Allie.
Thanks. I caught up with the home team's head coach, who told me that one key will be holding James Harden in check. He said they don't want to let Harden get too much penetration, and when he does drive the lane, they're going to shade him left and force him into his weaker right hand. It's a strategy teams have used on Harden before, so we'll see how effective it is tonight.
Good job there, Allie. Thanks. Nice start for him, sinking his first shot. Defended by Jones. First quarter of ball, almost 2.5 minutes in. Here's Bellinelli. Off target from three-point range. Bonga, pass to Jones. Knocked away. And they're pushing it up. Rips down the breakaway slam.
Adding insult to injury with the dunk off the steal.
Nice to see a good play on D. That led to some fireworks.
Well, turning defense to offense, we talk about it all the time. Try to hit your opponent at the other end before they can set up the defense.
They set the screen. From deep three-point land. That shot off. Just under 3.5 minutes elapsed here in the first quarter. And that goes out of bounds.
Out of bounds.
And they retain possession. So it's the home team now. And there's the call. It's going to be an illegal screen.
Well, the league has put an emphasis to crack down on illegal screens.
Yeah, you know, he might have gotten away with that a few years ago, but not anymore. No way. Now you've got to be stationary on those screens. No extra hips or elbows, or they'll call it.
1:25 left in the first quarter of the game. A quick shot there. It's off target.
So far this quarter, he's been out of sync and might be pressing right now.
On the take. Soft touch off the glass. He's got 6.
Just taking it right to the rim, and no one was there to greet him.
Well, this early, they should be showing a lot more energy on defense. It's not there.
Gets it to go. Makes him 2 for 5.
Pounding it inside early and often, setting a physical tone.
And he goes up strong with a one-handed jam.
Oh, I love watching him flush it home, showing how easily he can get off the ground and bang it.
These calls can be so difficult for officials to make.
Yeah, but in this case, I think he got it right. The defender was still moving there and never really had good legal guarding position. He wasn't set.
Defended by Brown. And he drives in, and it falls. 2 for 3 from the field so far.
One of the things you've got to admire and respect about him is his aggressiveness at the offensive end, always in attack mode.
Oh, he nails that one. 3 for 4 now.
Wow, they're really being taken advantage of defensively out there. No rim protection whatsoever.
There's a screen. This one for 3. Knocks down the long J.
Gotta fight harder to get over those screens.
Well, I'm going to credit the screen. I mean, that's a good, strong pick he lays there.
Good on the bucket.
That's been the story of their offense so far, getting a number of looks from point-blank range.
The home team calls timeout. Here's Bonga. A free-flowing first quarter. Great scoring through 1. Leading by 4. And we'll be back shortly for the... If you're just joining us, we played through 1 quarter in this one. And from what we've seen here from the home team, what's your take so far?
Well, they've used the fast break well to score easy points and keep the defense unsettled.
And, you know, for them guys, it's all about tempo. Keep the pressure on and do so as much as possible.
Sinks it from distance.
Gets the shot he wants. The defense wasn't quite connected enough. They lost contact.
Check by Tucker. And that one is hammered home.
Now that's how you use the screen right there.
And it leads to a thunderous finish. That was nice.
And, you know, not enough help from the defense there to compensate. He gets a clean look, and that's exactly how you draw it up.
And slam dunk by Tucker.
He put a little flair on that one.
Yes, he did. Man, he's a strong finisher, huh?
Not when he can throw it down like that. Boom!
They get it back. Pass to Lundberg. Shot clock at 6. Second shot opportunity. Zizic with the rebound. Here's Morgan. The 3. They grab their own miss. Down low. Out to the right wing. 3-pointer. The shot comes out. No good from outside. Pass to Zizic. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up. It's his first trip to the line. Ties it up, and his next one could give him the lead. And that one drops. So now they lead by 1. And we're about 2 minutes into the second quarter here. Gets his second attempt to go. Now he's 1 for 2.
Put your head down and go to work. That's what they need to do.
Yeah, these teams trading punches right now. I mean, it's table tennis. Back and forth we go.
The 3 is up. Outside Tucker. He's guarded by Washington. Pass to Morgan. 5 on the clock. Here's Tucker. And slam dunk by Tucker. And boy, has this been a competitive matchup thus far.
These teams have swapped leads 7 times already, and we're not even in the second half.
Now Pokashevsky. Here's Lundberg. They set a pick. No luck on that one.
Good shot, gone bad. Gotta finish there.
Here's Tucker. Off target with the 3.
One reason this game is so tight is because both teams are hitting the boards with reckless abandon.
The battle to a standstill on the boards has really been something to watch. And the game's not over yet. We'll see if one of these teams maintains more energy than the other going down the stretch.
It's hauled in by Pokashevsky. Here we go. Closing in on 4 minutes played here in the second quarter. Basket counts.
Sensational ball movement there. When you pass the ball like that, good things happen.
A tight one here in New York City. Right side Tucker. Launches it. Knocks down the triple. He has 6.
Yep, you know, after a scoreless first period, he's really turned it up a notch, building some momentum.
Out to the right wing. Pass to Washington. Zizic with the rebound. Outside Tucker to the inside. 9 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. Wide open look. And he gets the jumper to drop.
Strong defense followed by some smart offense. That's just good fundamentals.
20 seconds left in the second period. And it's good. 2 points.
Scoring well this quarter, picking up steam as he goes.
And now we have an intentional foul. I'm not sure why.
Yeah, bizarre play, B.A. Not sure what got into him. I mean, I'm just not sure what he was thinking right there. I mean, he needs to get his head in the game.
Yeah, completely a brain fade. I don't know where that came from. Just lost sense of time and the situation.
Hits a three-pointer. Oh, man, this has been an absolute battle in the first half.
Each team trying to establish itself. The lead just keeps going back and forth.
And they go to the intentional foul.
Second personal foul. Second team foul. At the line for your home team.
First one falls for him.
Taking 2 shots.
And he makes both free throws. Off the inbound. And we're through the first half of play here in what's been a good one. Up 1. We've got more hoops coming your way in just a minute.
31.
Look, I know this is going off topic, but during the first half, we were doing some dribbling drills. So Kenny, as the point guard here,
he's feeling it. Exploiting the gaps in the defense, getting high percentage looks.
Defensively, you have to find a way to seal those gaps.
and that is going to do.
Second half of basketball is upon us, and we may be in for an exciting finish based on how close of a game we've seen so far. Defended by Jones. No good with a layup. Fires from deep. He buries it from three. 5 points in the game. These teams just keep trading the lead.
Yeah, you wonder what it's going to take for someone to pull away.
To the right side. Defended by Brown. And yep, it's good.
A great move. I mean, the defense has no response.
Yeah, if that's a harbinger of things to come, he's looking at having a very big second half.
The three-pointer off the mark.
And this is exactly who you want taking that shot. He just missed it.
Defended by Jones. This one for three. Buries it from three.
What was the defense thinking? I mean, that's the wrong guy to leave open.
Here's Bonga. Misses from short range.
Yeah, we're not used to seeing him get bottled up like that. Wow.
Third quarter of play with just over 1.5 minutes gone by. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Bellinelli's got his first points of the night.
Good, solid start to the half, hitting 3 out of 4.
Can they get it? Drains the triple.
You're leaving him all alone? Good luck. He's going to drill that every time.
Inside. Ball stolen. Now here's Brown. Guarded closely. Let's go with a three. Not going to go that time. Second half of play here with just under 2.5 minutes passed. Here's Bellinelli. Goes up and lays it in nice and easy. Bellinelli's got 4 points in the quarter.
In a tight game, they wanted to make sure of that possession.
Timeout. No need to rush that play right there. That's called giving away a possession.
The home team calls timeout. Defended by Jones. For three. They get it again. Misses the layup.
2 minutes remaining in the third. 2 minutes.
Doesn't fall. Now 4 for 6. 1:52 left in the third quarter. And there's the screen. Pass to Bellinelli. Nails the 16-footer. Bellinelli's got his third bucket of the night.
Some defenses are designed to yield the mid-range shot. For him, that's a good look.
Here's Brown. Misses from close range. Drives to the hoop. Oh, and he brings it down with a two-handed jam.
Slams it down with 2 hands.
Man, they're really getting aggressive now.
Now's the time to do it. Keep attacking that rim.
And it's Bonga missing.
I think he's gone completely dry. Nothing is hitting.
And, you know, you can sense his frustration. This is going to be a test of his resolve here.
Boy, that foul looked intentional. Not exactly what you'd expect here.
Yeah, I know. It just doesn't make sense given the situation.
1:02 left to play in the third. It's blocked. Oh, a nice one-handed slam right there.
He was way ahead of the pack. No one around to contest. He can do anything he wants in that situation.
You know, and not leaving anything to chance either. That's why he takes it right to the bucket.
The big-time throwdown.
Check him out. Keeps the grip on that rim after the finish. A little extra emphasis.
Maybe that'll help them recapture their edge a little bit, guys.
Defended by Brown. Right wing. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Off target at the rim.
It's impressive how they've overcome his cold streak tonight. Everyone stepping in to fill the gap.
Count that bucket. Bonga has gotten his first basket of the night.
Well orchestrated. And then the pass is right on the money.
The three is up. No luck on that one. The home team calls timeout.
Good timeout call right there. Looked like the guys were gassed. Heavy legs out there for sure.
Substitution on the court.
Here's Bonga. Pass to Jones. 2 on the clock. Can't capitalize inside. And offensively, a great show for the fans through the first 3 quarters. It's been a fun game to watch.
It's the fourth quarter.
And with these teams locked in a very close contest, this fourth quarter promises to be a good one. To the inside. Here's Lundberg. Here's the pick. Fires for 3. The shot no good. He's guarded by Washington. Outside Tucker. Wing shot on the way. And right through it goes!
Well, I'm not sure how that one found the bottom of the net, but hey, you take it when it comes.
And Pokashevsky gets it to go.
No defensive pressure at all. I mean, that's not going to get it done against him.
Tucker with the ball. Checked by Washington. Fourth quarter just getting started. 1 minute in the books. Back to Tucker. Oh, clanks the dunk.
Trying to show off for the fans and give them their money's worth. Just couldn't finish.
And he gets the bucket. Here's Morgan. Outside Tucker. There's a screen. Pass to Zizic. Here's Morgan. Four on the clock. Takes the 3. Ooh, Washington with the defensive effort. Checked by Tucker. And Tucker pulls it down. We're about 2 minutes into the fourth here.
Woo! Defensively, you can't afford to let him get to the rim that easily.
Well, that might be why their deficit is what it is right now.
You know, you look at it, the communication is lacking, as is the trust. They can ill afford those types of breakdowns. It won't work. You can't win with those kind of breakdowns.
And he hits it and gets hacked. A 3-point chance here if he can convert.
And how? I mean, they're taking this defense to task, taking them to school. Every one of their last 10 points have come in the paint.
Outside Tucker. Stripped away. The ball's knocked loose. Oh, it's stolen by Tucker. Here he goes. Oh, and that one, no question, powered it down.
He's a living highlight reel.
Seriously, that could end up being one of the best dunks of the year.
Without question, a crowd pleaser to the 10th degree.
Over 2.5 minutes in the books here in the fourth. Pass to Morgan. Just 5 on the clock. Fires from the wing. He can't hit that time. Nice D from Pokashevsky. And now we've got an intentional foul.
Second personal foul. Third team foul.
.156 left in the fourth. There's the triple. Morgan with the rebound. Here's Zizic to the middle. Takes the assist and lays it in. Nice setup.
Man, what a pass that was there. He really, really relishes making the game easier for his teammates.
Every possession counts for them right now. That's not going to get it done.
They set the pick. Pass to Morgan. 1:24 left to play in the fourth quarter. And the three-pointer goes.
Now you have to extend that defense. I mean, you really have to stay connected to them at all times.
Yeah, especially with the score being what it is. I mean, you got to tighten it up on D.
Check by Tucker. Here's Lundberg. 6 on the shot clock. Pokashevsky. And he goes in for the dunk.
What a remarkable way to finish the break.
A textbook kickback to set up the easy finish.
Washington outside. Pass to Pokashevsky. Here's the three. Morgan with the rebound.
Home team foul. First personal foul. First team foul.
There's 42 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Puts up a deep three. They grab their own miss. Outside Tucker. 6 to shoot. Tries again. Here's Morgan. He's guarded by Washington. Pass to Zizic. Here's Morgan. It's picked off.
Well, that was a superb read defensively. He jumped right into the passing lane the instant the ball left the passer's hand.
Oh, the trifecta! There's 6 seconds left in the final quarter. And so it's a victory for the road team in this one. They played the villain tonight, and they...
Live coverage of the NBA here on 2K Sports. A happy Sunday evening to you and yours. This is Kevin Harlan along with Greg Anthony and Brent Barry. David Aldridge will be reporting from the sidelines. It'll be the visiting team and the home team. Now the starting group for the visitors. They've got Fall, and it's Vezenkov in at the 4 slot. Sweet move, and it's Brown getting it to go.
And getting the offense started with a high-quality look down low.
Here's Papanikolaou. And he uses the glass on the layup.
Uncovered at the rim, finding cracks in the defense here early on.
Just really smart basketball and exploiting whatever holes that he's seeing right now in the defensive squad.
And you're not going to pass up that kind of.
About a minute played so far here in the first. Here's Vezenkov. To the right side.
Tough to hit that shot when the D is all over you like that.
Brown the pass to Bonga. Can't cash in from close range. And here comes the break. Pass to Vezenkov. Hits the three-point bomb.
And he's not going to miss that sort of an opportunity from deep.
Fires the three. A three-pointer is right on target.
And I like the back and forth here, showing confidence from range.
It seems like they're going to find out who can make the deepest threes. Right now, it's a shootout.
I tell you, he's playing the game with pure excitement right now.
He capped off that dunk with some serious hang time on the rim. Now, here's Brown. Off the mark there with the three-point shot. Defended by Jones. Pass to Papanikolaou. And here's Fournier. Here's Papanikolaou. 6 on the shot clock. Out left to the wing. Offensive rebound. And that one is stuffed right through.
That is a product of pure effort, guys.
I agree, and that's nothing new coming from him, GA. He loves going to work on the rebounding, going to work on the boards.
Stick with fundamentals there. Shot goes up, box out, or he'll destroy you.
First personal foul, first team foul. Shooting for the away team.
He's off on the first.
Taking 2 shots.
And he ends up missing both free throws. To the middle, and they're on the break. He gets that one.
Traditionally, that's how you want to finish the break, right at the rim.
Yeah, anything other than a layup in that situation, probably disappointing. Had numbers, took advantage.
Here's Vazenkov. Lets it go from deep. No good on the shot. Here's Davies. Misses the three. Fournier for three. Gets it to go from beyond the arc.
He's got the long-range motion going now. Fournier for three.
Not watching the line there. That'll be a backcourt violation.
And as things present themselves throughout a game, teams have to adapt on the fly.
And timeouts are a wonderful opportunity to just settle in and recollect the thoughts of your entire team. Not just the guys playing, but the entire team.
Here's Vazenkov. Papanikolaou kicks to Fournier. A three-pointer off the mark.
And I thought that was going to drop. It looked good from here.
Brown outside. From outside, off the mark. Outside Fournier. Fires for three. No good that time.
And I think that one could have easily have fallen for him.
Pass to Brown from the arc. It's good for his second make. He's made 2 or 3 so far.
He's going to punish you if you leave him open. He's more than willing to take the open three when he's got it.
Driving inside. Fournier gets a wide open look, and they wasted no time getting those 3 points back. Fournier's got 6.
How about Fournier? The aggressive answer, 3 of his own.
Davies, the pass to Bonga. He's guarded by Fournier for 3. Bonga, no good. Bonga's gone 1 of 3 on the night. Pass to Fournier to the wing on the left. 16 feet away. And the shot no good, a bit short. So at the end of 1 quarter of play, still a close game. They lead by 3. And back with the start of the... Some good action already in this one, but a fairly even matchup after the first quarter of play. And looking at what we've seen so far, guys, from the visiting team, what do you think?
Yeah, in that first period, they looked to push in transition at every opportunity.
Yeah, felt like they knew that there were openings in transition and just wanted to keep trying to feed that, get out quick.
You gotta love his aggressiveness to finish inside.
Well, his leaping ability gives him a great advantage. First trip to the free throw line for him tonight. Free throw no good for Pokusevski. And here's the fast break. with the drive to the wing right side. Dorsey passes to Evans. They get it back. Pass to Peters. Stolen. And here's the break. From past the arc. The shot goes in. First shot, first basket.
One of the ways to get a great look from the three-point line is when you're on a fast break. The defense simply lost him.
And the wide open shot from Evans. Tried to come right back with the three of his own, but it's no good. Here's Pokusevski. And no good. Had a chance to take the lead there. We played just over a minute of basketball here in the second quarter. And Dorsey kicks to Peters. There's the triple. Off to a good start as he hits his first shot attempt.
Just reliable, guys. He's just always trying to make the right play.
Pokusevski. Pass to Lundberg. From outside the arc. Bangs home the trifecta. Lundberg's got his first bucket of the game and he's on the board for three. Here's Peters. A three-pointer off the mark.
Not quite enough defense that time around. Just lucky he was off.
Here's Lundberg. Wide open look. And he sinks that one, hitting the back of the rim on the way in. Lundberg's got 5 now. Now Dorsey. No scoring in this one from 15 feet away. And it's Evans missing.
Yeah, one player sometimes can drag down your offense. It seems to be an anchor here in this quarter.
And giving up some inches inside, but makes up for it with an aggressive style.
Yeah, the big man not going to slow him down from getting that deuce. Of all the action happening there, it's the assist that jumps out to me there. That's just a great look and a great setup for the bucket.
Pokusevski with the bucket.
Pokey with no hesitation.
Pokusevski's gone 50% so far. 2 of 4 shooting. And here's Washington outside. Goes back up. Back to Pokusevski. Shot clock at 5. Crafty move. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
First personal foul, second team.
And the first one drops.
At the line for the home team, number.
That's also good, so he hits both free throws. Here's Evans.
2 minutes remaining in the first half. 2 minutes.
The three. Good on the triple. Evans has got 5 points now in the quarter.
That's a high percentage look when the D doesn't fight over the screen.
Yeah, the coach over there just asking for one simple thing, and that's some effort. Got burned on that one. Yeah, this story in the second quarter, much different than the one in the first. We're finally seeing some aggression.
Evans, that's a 2-pointer. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
Personal foul.
That's good from Evans.
At the line for the away team, Evans.
And both free throws, good for Evans.
Probably as close to a sure thing as you can have at the free throw line.
Pass to Lundberg. 1:25 left to play here in the second quarter. 5 to shoot. Off with the layup.
He's so good at getting to the rim. Maybe tries to get a little bit too cute with that one. I thought he'd lay it straight up and in.
Evans against Washington. Back to Evans. Stolen by Washington. One-on-one fast break. .44 seconds left in the first half of basketball. Pass to Pokusevski. Those 3-pointers off the mark. A tight game here in New York. Here's Dorsey. An easy 2 points on the layup. Dorsey's got his first points of the game. Inside. Here's Lundberg. 7 points in the game.
Go into the rack with energy, and the D afraid to cut him off.
Yeah, gotta chalk that one up to some shaky defending.
There's some ways to get your coach's attention, and that draws the coaching staff's ire.
And the home team has possession. Out to the right wing. For the three. Good on the three-point shot. He's got 6.
2 teammates connecting right there. Slick feed.
And the pass goes out of bounds, and they'll turn it over.
No clue where that pass was going. That is a brutal turnover.
Tries a 3 off the inbound. It's hauled in by Dorsey. Here's Milutinov, and he was able to put it up in time, but doesn't fall. So that'll be it for the first half. Fairly even battle underway in this one. Up 5. He'll see you after halftime for the beginning of the third quarter.
Their offense is flowing. Guys are getting into their spot. The ball is finding them. Great execution so far, guys.
I'd say taking a peek now. Thanks for joining us.
And we've got second half action for you. Thus far, a pretty evenly contested game. Here's Papanikolaou. They've got Jones, and it's Davies in at the center, locking down the middle. And that's the group for Phil Jackson as we begin the second half. And so out of bounds it goes. And they retain possession.
You love the pressure he's putting on them. Almost had that steal.
Yeah, pestering right now, and that's going to pay some dividends. At some point, there's going to be a turnover.
Here's Papanikolaou. Down to 5 on the shot clock. From in close, and he can't bank that one in. Here's Bonga. Second shot opportunity. Davies, the pass to Bonga. And a miss there on the triple. Bonga's gone just 1 of 5 from the field. For 3, Fournier, and the 3 ball is good. Fournier's got his 3rd bucket of the night.
That's just a lapse right there. No matter what, somebody has to be there and get a hand up in the shooter's face.
Brown, good.
It's a great move, and he catches the defense completely off guard.
Well, just ripping through right there as he finds the open spot and gets right through there. High basketball IQ play.
Here's Vazenkov. Here's Jones. And the 3 off target.
The third quarter has not started well. Just 1 of 4.
Here's Papanikolaou. And he makes no mistake on the slam dunk.
Oh, an aggressive move and fantastic finish.
Trying to send a message with that slam, I think. Here's Jones. Fall with the rebound. Fall's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight.
Team starts the second half missing 4 of 5 shots. When does the coach possibly call a timeout and reiterate what he talked about at halftime?
Fournier's shot is off. Into the third we go. 2 minutes in now. From deep 3-point territory. Fall with the rebound. Fall's got 5 rebounds tonight. Papanikolaou, the pass to Fall. For the tie, and he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
And you don't ever want to get into the habit of letting the offense get to the rim.
He's 0 of 2 at the line in this one.
2 shots.
That one is no good. Not quite 2.5 minutes played here in the second half. Got a piece of it, and they get it back. Brown outside. Goes up again. Jones for three. Can't hit that one.
And you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
Pass to Fournier to the left wing. Shoots over Brown. They get it again. Here's Fall.
2 minutes remaining in the third. 2 minutes.
Over to the wing. Here's Papanikolaou. Defended by Jones. 6 to shoot. Hands it from downtown. Third quarter here and 5 lead changes so far.
And guys, neither team has been able to pull away.
Brown inside, and he banks in the layup. Brown's got 9.
D has been just completely helpless and turned around. He's so dangerous when he's in this kind of rhythm.
Papanikolaou, the pass to Fall. They set the pick. It's stolen by Brown. And here's the fast break. Here's Jones. The shot's good. Brown making the play.
He made a great decision there to push the basketball up. Excellent teamwork.
There's the drive. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
Clearly a foul.
Shooting for the away team. Papanikolaou. 2 shots.
And the first one at the line is good. That one falls, so he hits both of them. 55 seconds left to play here in the third. Right side, Jones. It's good from long range. Jones has got 5 points now in the quarter.
He's going to punish you if you leave him open. He's more than willing to take the open three when he's got it.
And some hang time on the rim. Puts a little cherry on the top of that slam.
Well, those kind of displays of strength can get one team rolling. Here's Bunga. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
First personal foul.
This is his first trip to the line tonight.
At the line for 2. Bunga.
And he knocks down the first one. And good on the second, so he makes them both. There's 37 seconds left in the third. Now, here's Fournier. 9 points in the game so far. Here's Fall. And rebounded by Davies. It's been a nice stretch for them offensively.
I mean, the communication's great. The movement's been really good. This is solid team basketball.
Here's the break. And Fournier kicks to Papanikolaou. This one for 3. Nailed from three-point land. Papanikolaou's got 11.
And boy, did he ever sell the pump fake. Worked to absolute perfection.
Here's Davies. That concludes the third quarter. It continues to be an exciting neck-and-neck game. They lead by 1. We're going to step aside for just a second, but join us right back here for the start of the fourth. And it's time to bring up the State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, an easy choice tonight. Look at the precision on this pass. Put it on a platter for him.
Well, there's a way to break down the defense with the handle, but you can do it with the pass. Prime example of that right there.
And it's been a very competitive game so far as we get rolling here in quarter number 4. We've got Evan Fournier, and it's Vezenkov in at the 4. Pass to Fournier. That one is good. He's only missed 1 shot of his 6 taken on the floor.
Well, Fournier not just looking for his shot. Nice pass.
Here's Washington. Sinks that one from the post.
Really, really good at recognizing the gaps and getting the ball to the rim.
Stolen by Washington. Launches a 3. Fall with the rebound. Fall's got 9 rebounds in the game. Getting it done. Washington, that's good.
When a player gets a feel for that floater, it can really make things tough on defenders. You're just not sure how to guard them and where your point of commitment is.
pass to fall. And it's blocked. And they're running. Here's Lundberg. Good for the 5th time in 5 shots. He remains perfect.
That's the kind of passing you want there. Work the ball around, keep it moving, try to get an assist on every bucket.
They set the pick for 3. Fournier. They get the rebound. Full. There's the killer two-handed slam.
And how about the offensive rebound with a little extra punch on the putback?
You're right, Greg. As they look to trim the deficit, could we see them send a few more bodies to the boards from here on out? Maybe, just maybe. Here's Lundberg. Here's Pokusevski. Off target from outside.
And gotta like what they've been doing down low in the post.
Out to the right wing. Here's Dorsey. And he's good on the 3 ball.
And those are the types of shots down the stretch that win you ball games.
Here's Lundberg. Here's Pokusevski. And it goes down 2 points.
The defense not putting up any fight on the inside. They've allowed 10 straight points in the paint.
3-pointer. Here's Milutinov, and it is flushed down with a nice jam.
That's going to be a big morale booster.
And you know what? It could come down to those second chance buckets when it's all said and done today.
Well, especially in a close game, every possession matters.
From deep, Evans tries again. Pass to Peters. And it's off from 3-point range. Peters has gone 1 of 3 shooting so far. And there's the turnover. Pass going out of bounds.
Well, unfortunately, just poor execution there. You cannot give the ball away at this point in the game.
Evans dishes to Dorsey. Back to Evans. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
No question, he got bumped on that shot.
It's the first that narrows the lead down to just 3. He's perfect from the line this time.
And now down to a 1-possession game. Those foul shots, huge.
A minute 42 left in the 4th quarter. Buries it from 3-point range.
That's a shot he's going to bury, especially when left open.
Evans against Washington. Evans kicks to Peters. Cranes the 3-pointer.
And that was the right call. When you need a basket, go to the guys you trust the most.
Yeah, whether it's teammates or the coaching staff, hopefully a combination of both, but gets close. He's getting the ball.
A shot by Washington, and he's wide open. No good on the triple. Pass to Dorsey. Here's Peters to take the lead. It's money from deep.
Remember that one. Guys, a difference maker.
Now I'm wondering, is that the biggest shot of the game? That's the only kind of defense that's going to cut the mustard here tonight. You got to stay on top of a guy like that who can play at such a high level offensively.
Count it.
Number 77, assistant, Dorsey.
And so here's the home team. Shot to stop the run. Yes!
How about the drive from Pokusevski, showing how agile and dangerous the big man can be.
Down low. Back to Evans. Now Dorsey. 3-pointer. That one doesn't go. Just 1 second between the shot clock and game clock.
Good! And that was so clutch. I mean, they're in front by the slimmest of margins, in need of a stop right here.
He knocks down the clutch free throw. And so both free throws good that time, and that puts him ahead. That's the one bird. So Phil Jackson's decided to take a timeout here. Well, given the scenario here, how do you approach this next possession?
And this is it, guys. Down one, they've got just enough time to work it around for a good shot, and it better be a good shot because it's the only shot they have.
It falls!
Well, that play never gets old. The pick and roll will still be an offensive staple 100 years from now. Trust me.
So I'm looking at the clock, and guys, the situation. What do you think we're going to see next?
And guys, it all comes down to this. One shot to win the game. They have just enough time to run a play that'll lead to a catch and shoot here on the inbound. Maybe one quick pass and then get it up.
Now off the inbound. So the home crowd happy here as they get the victory. That was a fun night of basketball. Fabulous finish as they continued.
evening and welcome. Glad to have you along for this Tuesday edition of the NBA on 2K Sports. Brian Anderson here, joined by the Hall of Famer Grant Hill and Coach Stan Van Gundy. We'll hear from Allie LaForce as well. We've got the visitors facing the home team. Now the starting group for the visitors. Here's Fournier. No good there, off the double clutch. Into the lane. Good on the shot.
Just taking it right to the rim, and no one was there to greet him.
Once he gets in deep on the defense, there is no way he's missing a layup like that.
Now here's Fournier. From behind the arc. Another miss. He's 0 for 2 now. Fires the three. Lets the three fly. It's hauled in by Fall. And here's the fast break. Here's Fournier. And the foul is called. He missed it, so he's got a couple of free throws coming his way.
Ooh, good defensive intensity, but you have to stay in control always.
That's good for Fournier. And he's good on the second. And he makes all three.
Yeah, great effort tonight, and he's been rewarded with trips to the line.
After missing his first attempt, now 1 for 2. First quarter and about a minute and a half in. Pass to Vizenkov. Nails it from beyond the arc.
And that's what they want to do. Get him open looks early.
For three. It's hauled in by Fall.
And he almost made them regret defending him so loosely.
First quarter, just about 2 minutes in.
Yeah, they're still looking for some cohesion offensively.
Outside Fournier. Here's Papanikolaou. To the wing on the left. Clock at 6. Here's Fall. And he makes it on the layup.
Nice execution by the offense, generating a good look.
And a little over 2.5 minutes gone here in the first. Great open look there. 5 points in the game.
Well, clearly some sort of defensive breakdown there. He is not the kind of guy you give room to at the arc.
Pass to Vizenkov. And in the first quarter, about 3 minutes played.
2 minutes remaining in the first. 2 minutes.
That's good. His first made shot in 3 attempts.
And they may have talked about shot selection coming into this.
A minute 42 left in the first quarter. 6 to shoot. Fournier for 3. Hits the trifecta. Fournier's got 6. Already 5 lead changes here.
Speaks to how evenly matched these teams have been thus far.
Going inside. Oh, okay!
Oh, my gosh.
That'll be a move to remember. Wow.
Yeah, great creativity in the air. Out to the right wing. 1:05 left in the first. Can't hit from in close. Here's Vizenkov. Misses off the right iron.
And even with the miss, that's a high percentage shot for him.
There's a screen. Driving to the basket. Out to the right wing. Puts up a deep three. And doesn't connect. That miss makes him 2 for 5. Here's the break. Here's Papanikolaou. Shoots. And off target. He starts the game 0 for 1. Here's Bellinelli. That'll count. That misses. Would have counted had it gone. So it's a tie game as we end the first. Stay with us now as we get set to... And some good action in the books as we get back to a game that's been pretty close so far here. And from what we've seen here from the home team, what's your take so far?
Just excellent first quarter defense. They've been really getting after it.
Yeah, but it's hard to keep that kind of intensity for the entire game. But if they can come close to that, they'll be in a great spot.
And they waste no time getting those 3 points back.
And both teams running long-range plays that are working.
Well, you know it's become a three-point shooting league. Teams shooting a steady diet from outside.
Here's Dorsey. Pass to Evans. Zizic with the rebound. Outside Tucker. Drives to the hoop. Down low. Out left to the wing. Banked it in off the glass. Tucker's gotten his first bucket of the night.
Way to rise to the occasion and snatch back the momentum.
Yeah, plenty of lead changes in this game. It's gone back and forth. Well, they know he can finish at the rim, but the defense did just enough to force the miss.
Pass to Morgan. And the layup is good off the glass. He's got 5.
Looks like we're starting to see a pattern here. Not afraid to get in the paint and get wet.
Looking to win the run. Kept alive. The steal. Right side Tucker. Second quarter of play with around 2 minutes gone so far.
Hey, when in doubt, run the defender off the screen.
And you know, with a result like that, we'll see them run it again.
Yeah, defensive breakdown there. Gotta communicate and switch that screen.
Pass to Evans. Here's Peters from deep. Nails it from 3. Peters has got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3.
Well, with his skill and confidence with the ball, if you put him in position, he'll reward you.
And here in the second quarter of action, just a hair under 2.5 minutes played. 6 on the shot clock. Pass to Morgan. From deep three-point range, and the shot clock expires. 24-second violation. Here's Dorsey. To the paint. Here's Peters. And he takes it in for the layup off a very nice feed. Peters has got 5 points.
Putting that pass right in his stride. Didn't have to slow up and was able to complete the play.
Pass to Morgan.
Remaining in the first half. 2 minutes.
And he goes strong with the one-handed jam.
Oh, what ferocity on the throwdown. I just love when he goes up with purpose.
Where was the D right there? The effort lacking big time.
And with the score as close as it is, these are the opportunities you truly can't allow.
Here's Morgan. No points yet. Off target from outside. And here's the fast break. Pass to Dorsey. And Tucker pulls it down. Dorsey's gone 1 for 3 on the night. They set the pick. And he makes no mistake. Slam dunk.
Woo! Defensively, you can't afford to let him get to the rim that easily.
Well, that might be why their deficit is what it is right now.
Well, that's too easy. As he says, let me add to my highlight reel.
Over to the wing. Here's Morgan. On the take. And the powerful one-handed slam.
Nice one-handed jam. Simple and effective, B.A.
Hey, with the lead, I'm surprised he didn't come up with something a little more creative. Here's Dorsey. Three-pointer, no good.
Yeah, just a little off his game this quarter. He's trying to work his way into a rhythm.
Shot and game clock separated by 5.
Away team ball.
They need something good to happen here.
Yeah, they've gone way too long without a score.
Inside. And that one goes in as he's fouled. It'll be 3 points if he converts the free throw.
First personal foul. First team foul.
And the free throw, no good. It's a 3-on-3 fast break. Oh, and the release was before the buzzer, but it's off target. And that'll do it for the first half of play. Up 6. And don't go away. After the break, we'll see you right back here for the start of quarter number 3.
Welcome, everybody. The story.
I like what they're doing. Playing with physicality, they've worked hard to gain the edge in areas like rebounding.
Yeah, that's the difference in the game.
And now, moving on, a look at the players. Thanks for tuning in.
And as we get into this third quarter, as we've seen so far, neither team able to create much separation on the scoreboard. On the wing, Fournier. Plenty of space. And it's in there. Fournier's got 8. Fournier's gone 2 of 4 from the field. With the drive. Off with the layup. Uses the glass on the layup. Fournier's got 4 points now in the quarter.
That's 3 buckets in a row off assist.
Here's Bellinelli. No points so far. And that one drops for him.
They have no answer defensively inside.
About a minute played here in the second half. Here's Fall. Well-timed pass, and he goes straight to the bucket for the layup.
All 5 guys are in sync. Their ball movement is flawless.
To the wing, right side. The 3 sinks the tray. He has 7.
And that's on the defense, giving him a decent look. That's his shot.
Fournier with the ball. 10 points for him. Ball no good.
Their first missed after hitting 3 straight shots, but I like their aggressiveness coming out of the half.
Pass to Bellinelli. Off target at the rim. Bellinelli's gone 1 of 3 shooting so far. Here's Vezinkov to the inside. Lays it up and banks it in.
Assertive move. You can tell the game's heating up a bit.
And we're just about 2 minutes into the final half of play now. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair.
I like that. I mean, some physical play inside. He's not about to give up any easy baskets.
taking 2 shots.
That misses, so he splits the free throws. Left side, Fournier. Has to fall.
You gotta love how they've been crashing the boards, fighting hard for every miss.
Offensive rebound. Over to the wing. Shot clock at 6. Second chance shot. The rebound by Vezenkov.
Yeah, not his best night in terms of shot selection. Lucky for him, his teammates have picked up the slack.
Here's Fall. Pass to Fournier. Pulls up. Set it up with a fake, but it's offline.
2 minutes remaining in the third. 2 minutes.
Oh, and makes it with the kiss. He's got 5.
Assisted buckets. Every team wants them. They show you're running effective team offense.
To the middle. Here's Papanikolaou. Third quarter of basketball here. A little under 3.5 minutes gone by. There's the drive. And he banks in the layup.
Terrific ball movement leading to the basket. You love to see it.
Trying to find a spark here.
Yes, indeed. A rough stretch offensively. They could really use a basket.
Here's Fall. And he floats it in for the easy 2. Credit the sweet setup on that one.
Well, when you move the ball, you open up the defense. Great job to make the unselfish play.
Attacking the rim with power.
Tremendous finish. And he got the whistle on the way up. And they've stopped the action here. They're using their coach's challenge to see if they can get this foul overturned.
At the line for the away team, Papanikolaou. 2 shots.
And even with the coach's challenge in place, we've seen so many of these personal foul calls still disputed.
The previous play, after review,
Gray area in a lot of these calls. But at least we have the option to take a second look, so the officials can be sure they get it right. And they've made their decision. The call will stand.
And as much as it hurts to lose a challenge, I think Coach would challenge that call again if he could. He really disagreed with the foul, and he's still peeved.
First free throw is good. Both good from the line that time. Outside Tucker. 46 seconds left in the third quarter. And he drives in. And slam dunk by Tucker.
And this kind of sick slam is just one of the reasons this team is in charge of this game right now, B.A.
You know, there's an edge the way they played and a confidence they're not afraid to show. Here's Papanikolaou. Down low. Pass to Vezenkov. Clock at 6. Lets it fly. And off the left side of the rim, it swirls in for him. Vezenkov's got 5.
Rock solid screen right there. The defender got completely lost.
Yeah, you've got to lock and trail hard. You can't allow him a clean look from there.
Outside Tucker. Over Fournier. The third quarter comes to a close. They lead by 6. And we're coming right back. Be sure to stay with us as we get... All right, let's take a look at our assist of the game presented by State Farm.
This is the definition of team chemistry. I love to see this kind of communication and connection between teammates leading to the perfect pass.
Well, it's one of the core parts of the game. Reading the defense and creating an easy bucket for your teammates. That is pretty.
Man, I know I speak for all of us when I say I can't wait to see what kind of finish awaits us here in the fourth quarter. And the visitors call time here. Cox checked in for Morgan. And keeping us updated from the sideline, Allie LaForce.
Hey guys, over that break I was able to catch the message that the visiting team coach was giving to his team. He told his players, we are right there guys, this game is ours. Continue to work hard and we will win this game.
Okay, thank you, Allie. Here's Tucker. Lets it go from deep. Offensive rebound. Off target. That would have pushed the lead to double digits. Jacks up a three. The shot misses.
He is just so deadly from out there. You expect that to fall.
60 ticks off the clock here in the fourth. And slam dunk by Tucker.
Woo! BA, that's lit.
Ferocious all the way. Man, that was good. Pass to Dorsey.
Old team foul. Zizic. Second personal foul. First team foul.
Here's Dorsey. Out to the right wing. From the arc. Doesn't go that time. About a minute and a half into the fourth now. Tucker inside. Shot clock at 5. Misses in close. They still have time to make this a game.
But they really need to focus in because they let this game get away from them a little bit.
Evans, that's good. Last quarter of play, about 2 minutes in now. Here's Tucker. Lays it up and banks it in. Tucker's got 4 points this quarter.
See, now that layup isn't possible without the help of the pick.
Here's Evans to the left side wing.
And just a great job of getting there first and absorbing the contact.
First personal foul. First team foul.
Outside Tucker. Driving inside. There's a screen. There's the three. And it's Dorsey with the rebound. Pass to Evans. Third minute of action now gone here in the fourth. Here's Peters. Off the mark there with a three.
Well, that's what the defense has to do. Make that shot as uncomfortable for him as possible.
Launches a three. Outside Tucker. Six to shoot. No good with the triple. This gives him an opportunity to get within 10. Pass to Evans.
Old team foul. First personal foul. Second team foul.
We played just over 3.5 minutes now in the fourth quarter. Oh my! Came close to a 4-point play. He'll head to the line for 3 free throws. The home team calls timeout. checked in for K-Cup. So the first of three is good, and that brings him within single digits. The second one drops, and that brings him within 8. And so he's good on all 3 free throws, and that narrows the gap to 7. Fourth quarter of play, and over 3.5 minutes have gone by now. Here's Morgan. On target from range.
And he's not taking it easy on them at all. I mean, we all know he's going to keep pouring it on.
And defensively, that kind of effort is just not going to cut it.
Evans has gotten just one of his 6 shots to fall here. 1 minute left in the fourth quarter. Three-pointer. Gets the 3 ball to go.
This is what winning is all about. Playing your best when it matters most.
Yeah, they've got clutch guys on this team, and they never let up.
Here's Dorsey. Here's Peters. Tried to come right back with a 3 of his own, but it's no good. Fires the 3. He can't get it to go. There's 31 seconds left in the game. Here's Dorsey. That 3 off target. Had some space there after the pump fake. They can simply hold on to the ball here.
No question, B.A. They deserve the win.
Beyond the arc. From deep three-point land. Can't hit that one. And so they get the victory here at home. This one was a fun one to watch. They were clearly in the driver's seat.
Thanks for tuning in this Wednesday. 2K Sports presents the NBA with Hall of Famer Doris Burke and Greg Anthony. This is Kevin Harlan. On the sidelines, we have David Aldridge reporting. It'll be the visiting team facing the home team. Now the starting group for the visitors. They've got Jones, and it's Davies in at the center position. Pass to Bonga. And here's the break. Here's Sangelia, and he caps off the fast break with a monster slam.
Well, if you don't take care of the ball, fellas, that's what can happen.
Absolutely, Greg. That makes the turnover even more painful.
At the end of the day, though, it's 2 points. Don't hang your heads. Let's get refocused and play with more patience.
And it's Brown missing. Here's the break. Clyburn traps in the tray.
And if you look at this first half, overall, they've just had the better shot selection.
And I think, obviously, we see the execution and the willingness to make the next pass so important.
And a chance now to see how teams are faring across the league. Here's the latest edition of the Power Rankings. And you take a look at this home team. They couldn't hold their position this week, but remain in the top 10.
When you look at this visiting team, they love the situation they're in right now, playing very well, but looking ahead, they know there's still a lot left to prove.
Whoa, taking it to the rack with power.
Hammering down the two-hand slam. Back to Jones. From deep three-point land. His first shot is a miss. 0 for 1 to start the contest. There's the screen. Takes it inside. A chance there to push it to double digits, but it's off the mark. Here's Bonga. Pass to Davies. Swiped it away. Clyburn. He's covered by Brown.
Yeah, clearly he had an established position there.
First personal foul. First team foul.
Here's Courtney, defended by Jones. It's hauled in by Brown.
And despite that miss, a strong start for them offensively.
Bonga, the pass to Davies. Here in the first, just under 2.5 minutes played so far. Pass to Bonga. 4 on the shot clock. They set the screen. Knocks down the 3 ball.
You can't just stop when there's a pick set up. Gotta fight over it as a defender.
You know exactly what that takes. It takes energy, it takes activity, it takes intensity.
Here's Davies. And he gets the whistle for the 3-second call. First quarter of play. We're about 3 minutes in.
2 minutes remaining in the first. 2 minutes.
Hackett, the pass to Courtney. Shot clock at 6. That one falls. His second basket of the game. He's now 2 for 3.
This is as good as it gets for a first quarter in terms of shooting the basketball.
Jones dishes to Davies. Back to Jones. Here he goes. Pass to Bonga. And he makes good on the layup. He's got 5.
Now that's where you like your shots to come from.
Clyburn. And the powerful one-handed slam.
Yeah, I mean, maybe could have tried for a more memorable dunk than that one.
And we know he's capable of those memorable ones. Here's Bonga. Still scoreless. Brown sets a screen for Jones. And the call is going to be, yes, it is, an illegal screen.
And not the most common call you'll see in the NBA, but hard to argue that pick wasn't illegal.
It is really difficult to get your feet completely set, to stay completely still. It's almost surprising to me that it isn't called more often.
Here's Bonga. Outside, Jones.
First personal foul. First team foul.
.34 seconds left in the first. They swipe it.
And we've just seen them make mistakes on back-to-back trips. Both those turnovers could have been avoided. Want easy looks? Don't allow the defense to set up.
What a beautiful fast break opportunity, and the finish pretty good.
Pass to Bonga. And that one is hammered home.
I'll tell you, that vertical ability he has puts him in select company in NBA power forwards. May not have great size, but boy, he plays bigger than it.
Here's Zangelia. He's covered by Brown. Kleiber drills the three-pointer.
Building up a big early lead. They have taken charge of this game.
And they've been doing it largely at the offensive end. If the defense does not adjust, this could be a blowout.
And a double-digit lead on the scoreboard as we end the first quarter of play. And so far through one quarter, it's been a lopsided game. We'll see if that changes here in the second. Guys, what's your take on the home team so far?
They just came into this game with the mindset of sharing the basketball.
When you keep everyone involved at the offensive end, it keeps everyone engaged in other areas as well.
Washington finds Pokusevski to the paint, to the right side. Here's Lundberg. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
First personal foul, first team foul.
On Thursday and then on Saturday.
And looking at the schedule, it isn't ideal in terms of the upcoming games with the amount of quality teams they're going to be playing, but it's also a good chance for you to get some confidence and really see just how good you are.
Driving to the basket, and Tucker slams it in.
He just powered that one down.
One of the game's top dunkers. Here's Washington. And it's Zizic with the rebound. Guys, they've really built a nice lead here.
And doesn't show any sign of slowing down.
Out of bounds. The ball goes to the away team.
Quarter number 2. We're about a minute in. Here's Lundberg. Pass to Pokusevski. Jacks up a 3. And it's Zizic with the rebound.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can't count on him to continue missing.
Pokusevski grabs the miss.
Boy, surprised he missed that. The defense just good enough to prevent that bucket.
And we're now about a minute and a half into the second quarter. Sinks the triple. Pokusevski's got his first 3 points of the game.
And this will be more and more a part of his game, the more efficient he gets. Pokusevski, a big who can shoot it.
Here's Tucker, and Tucker slams it in.
And just tacks a few more points onto their lead with the tomahawk.
That's bringing it down hard. Pulls it up. That misses off the backboard. Quarter number 2, we're about 2 minutes in. Off target from three-point range. Fast break, here we go. Here's Lundberg. Offensive rebound. Pass to Pokusevski. Just 5 to shoot. Lets the 3 fly. That shot off the mark.
You will not see this guy miss many of those. He's one of the keys to their floor spacing.
Second quarter of play with almost 3 minutes gone.
Well, if you offer no resistance defensively, he's going to knock down the three. It's really that simple, guys.
Here's Lundberg, guarded by Zucker. Here's Pokusevski, and they come right back with their own three-pointer.
3 points.
Pokusevski's got 6 here in this quarter. Here's Tucker. Oh, he misses the dunk. Guarded by Tucker. Pass to Pokusevski. Here's Lundberg. Takes the three. A putback. Great positioning on the putback.
Just in a perfect position to grab that rebound and then get the putback.
Here in the second quarter, just under 3.5 minutes played.
First personal foul. First team foul.
There's 1:34 left in the first half. Here's Tucker. And Tucker slams it in.
Oh, and how about squeezing the orange as tight as he could there before the stuff?
Yeah, no way he's going to lose that thing on the way up.
And that's a little lack of fight at the defensive end.
Absolutely. At least on that slam, you're right. That's one way to let a team back in the game.
Right, you could see on that possession, one side playing with a little desperation, the other side losing focus.
Clock at 4. Misses the three. Pass to Morgan. 43 seconds left to play here in the half. And he drives in. And it's good from the elbow. Morgan's got 5 points in the quarter.
And even with the big lead, he remains focused on the task at hand.
That is the competitiveness he brings to the table. Every night you're going to get great effort from him.
Here's Morgan. He's got 5. Shot and game clock separated by 5. Here's Tucker going inside and a missed layup. Here's Lundberg beyond the arc. And it's Zizic with the rebound. Zizic has got rebound number 5 here tonight. Morgan. Here's Tucker. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
First personal foul. Second.
And you know what? You allow a guy to get right to the rim like that. That's your only option.
Both free throws good from Tucker. Washington with it. Good if it goes. And that one released in time, but no good. And so we conclude the first half. Leading by 14. We've got more hoops coming your way in just a moment.
His selections is touch phenomenal. It's the kind of shooting night some people dream about, except for me.
All right, fellas. And that about wraps it.
And with a big gap on the scoreboard, the second half begins with very different goals for these teams. One side trying to mount a comeback, one side trying to protect their lead. Here's Bonga. No scoring in this one. From deep. That one misses. And here comes the break. We've got Brown, and it's Davies in at the center. So starting the second half, here's who Phil Jackson has on the floor. Pass to Bonga. Here's Jones. Clock at 6. Here's Bonga. Misses from close range. Here's Courtney. 8 points for him. And it's blocked. They get it back. Hackett, defended by Jones. Goes back up. And the shot falls short this time.
And this is a shot he can definitely make, and the defense not a factor at all.
They grab their own miss. Pass to Davies. Here's Bonga. Knocks it loose. Here's Sangelia. And there's a nice one-handed slam.
That's a double whammy, guys.
That's right. A great defensive play, then the emphatic stuff.
Let's see if that serves as a momentum builder. What a great sequence for this group.
Guys, nothing has really come easy for them today.
Yeah, definitely not their best basketball.
With a short break in the action, gives us a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge.
Hey, Kevin, this summer we saw the NBA break up its draft into 2 days. The next idea, a bigger break between the draft and the start of free agency. The common thread is giving front offices more time to strategize around these highly consequential decision periods in the NBA calendar. Kevin?
Interesting, DA. Thank you. Clyburn lays it up off the glass. 10 points for him.
Another bucket down low. They've been the aggressors, taking the ball inside and attacking at the rim.
Here's Bonga. Jones looking for an opening. A three-pointer, no good.
That is fantastic defense on one of the best three-point shooters in the league. Didn't give him an inch of room.
No good from Courtney. Left side, Brown. Bonga, no good.
And he's been way off the mark this quarter. It's been ugly. And guys, he's not an easy man to stop when he's got the rim in his sights.
Never has been, never will be. He is a determined finisher.
And watch out, you don't bring the whole basket down on top of you, young fella.
I don't think he ever wanted to let go of the rim. Clyburn, defended by Jones. Clyburn gets the three-pointer to fall.
And at the offensive end, he's done about as much as they could have hoped for today.
Just over 3.5 minutes through the third quarter of play now. Back to Jones. A good finish at the rack off the slick feed. Jones has got his first points in this one.
And a sharp pass to set up that high percentage shot in close.
Away team foul. Davies. First personal foul. Second team foul.
Pass to Sangelia. Trying his luck from deep. Kept alive. Shot clock at 5. Second chance shot. Misses the layup. Brown deciding where to go with it. Here's Bonga. The shot's good. Brown making the play. Bonga's got 4 this quarter.
How about the timing? Can be the difference between an assist and a turnover. Nice delivery.
Just no chance there for the defense. Major size disadvantage. He's got no business trying to stop that slam. Just get out of the way.
From downtown, sinks the three-pointer. 10 points for him.
Well, offensively, this guy has been cooking. They're definitely not losing because of him.
There's 21 seconds left here in the third quarter. Here's Courtney, defended by Jones. Here's Hackett. Trying to answer back, but that three is off the mark. All alone, and he sinks the layup. Bonga's got 6.
Gets the ball up the court immediately, and that pass to find the man cutting to the bucket couldn't have been timed any better.
Well, through 3 quarters of play, down double digits, it may be difficult to overcome. They lead by 14. And how about a look now at our assist to the game? Brought to you by State Farm.
And he sliced the D wide open with this feed. They had no chance to prevent that basket.
Well, that's what a great pass will do, right? You love the unselfish play.
First team foul.
And there have been two very different performances from these teams today as we get going in quarter number 4. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2.
Personal foul, second team foul.
And the first one drops.
At the line for 2, number 24.
And he makes both free throws. Guarded by Tucker. Here's Lundberg. Cranes the three-pointer. Lundberg's got himself going with the triple, his first basket of the game.
He can be a forgotten man in their offense sometimes, but the D still has to keep an eye on him.
And they call an illegal screen here.
You know, looking at the turnover story, they've had a few miscues along the way, but as we see on the scoreboard, it hasn't hurt them.
Now, here's Washington. Played in with a nice touch off the glass.
And no matter what they've tried, the D just has not been able to deny them the ball inside.
Up top, Tucker. It's deflected. Here we go, one-on-one. Latrey. That shot off. Defended by Pokuševski. And the foul on Pokuševski. That's his first foul.
And still early in the period, and they're only one foul away from being over the limit.
And here's Tucker driving in.
Well, they have the advantage, but you still feel like this guy needs to find a way to get himself going.
Pass to Washington. Here's Lundberg. Had a chance there to cut it to single digits, but it's off target. Here's Morgan. He's covered by Washington. Lets it go with the 3. Morgan can't hit it. Well, Greg, they're making a valiant effort to come all the way back. Wow.
And they need to take care of the basketball. Plenty of time. No need to force anything.
You know, one thing that has stood out tonight is his scoring. You know, he's kept attacking even when they've been trailing.
Puts up a 3. Drains it from beyond the arc.
Yeah, you have to make greater effort than that defensively. You know what he can do from range.
Well, to me, that's just inexcusable. You start to wonder how much they really want this basketball game.
Yeah, just solid work on the back end of that play.
Yep, you're right. Finished hard with 2 hands on that stuff. Tucker, the pass to Morgan. Back to Tucker. Here's the 3. Buries it from three-point range.
That pass had to be thrown not only in the right spot, but at the right time.
Shoots the 3. And it's Zizic with the rebound. Zizic just got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. And he's good on the 3-ball.
And this is why coaches talk about playing with pace. The scoreboard tells it all.
I think this is what we call, quote, running a team off the floor. They have been fantastic in transition. Boy, you got to love the determination there. He got good position and didn't take any chances. Finished right at the rim.
Pass to Tucker. Oh, and he misses the dunk.
If you try something like that, you better be sure to complete it.
Off the mark there with the 3-point shot. Pokuševski's gone 2 for 5, shooting 40% from the field. A nice shot by Tucker. Tucker's got 5 points now in the quarter.
Looking to close it out. That one might have been the backbreaker.
Well, at this point, they're so far up, it would take a real collapse to give this game away at this point.
He is single-handedly dropping the temperature in here with that cold streak.
He is trying to shoot his way out of it, and it might be better for him to pass the basketball at this point.
Here's Pokusevski. Knocks down the three ball.
You know, we talk all the time about how important it is to have bigs who can stretch the floor. An example there.
He takes it in, and Tucker slams it in.
Yeah, I think that one closes the door on any comeback hopes. Impressive performance.
To me, they just looked a step quicker out there. They certainly looked to want it more than their opponent.
44 seconds left in the game. Oh, he misses the dunk. To the left side wing. Here's Pokusevski. Offline with his three.
And on an open look like that, he's very gifted at making the weak coverage pay.
That three off the mark. 19 seconds left here in the fourth quarter. Fires from way outside. The shot, no good. And it goes out of bounds following the shot.
Substitution on the court.
It goes down!
He did it!
Yeah.
No, he didn't!
Down! Oh! And so the home crowd treated to a win. Some good moments throughout this one, but they had the clear advantage.